Hello, leaders, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges. So this week, we're talking all about the challenge of game changers, or the things that may be really good or really bad for your team, and what actions you can take specifically as a leader to ensure your game changers help your team in a positive way. Today, I want to talk about clarity. Man, this is one topic that can make or break your team big time. And quite frankly, it's your responsibility as a leader to make sure your team members know exactly what's expected of them at all times. It's up to you to train them and/or to ensure that they have a crystal clear job description so they know exactly what their job entails. You know, your people may come to work and do a great job, but if they are meeting your expectations without a job description, consider it pure luck. Now, the real question is, when do you, the leader, begin the process of ensuring your team members have clarity of what's expected of them? The short-term answer for that question is the job description needs to be written before you ever hire them. This is where you sit down with your HR team, or if you're a small business owner, you sit down by yourself and you write a specific job description of what the position will require. And you go over everything. Everything that they'll be required to do needs to be in that job description, because then you can start explaining everything to them when you do hire them, and you can make sure they have the proper training and you can make sure they understand everything. Now, the long-term answer is every time you sit down with them and have a feedback session. Every time. Matter of fact, if you are going into feedback sessions with your team members without their job description, man, you need to start doing that today. A feedback session without a job description is kind of like just a flat-out BS session. I mean, what are you basing your feedback on? Sure, you can go in there and say, well, you should do this or should do this. Should just doesn't cut it when you're giving your people feedback. They shouldn't be coming to work saying to themselves, well, I should do this or I should do this. No, they need clear expectations. They need clarity on what's expected of them, what you expect, and what their job position says in their job description. Okay, that brings us to the challenge if your team members don't have any job descriptions. What do you do then? Well, guess what? Like I said, the best time to develop a job description is before you ever hire your people. The next best time is today. Job descriptions are that important. If your team members don't have job descriptions, man, you need to block out time today. This is your number one priority. You need to sit down with them and write their job description. Now, if you're asking why should you involve them to write their job description, well, quite frankly, they probably know their job better than you do. I mean, think about it. If they are getting the job done adequately without a job description, imagine how much better they'll be when they have a specific job description and they know exactly what your expectations are of them. Working without a job description or working without clarity is like driving across the nation, going to specific addresses in every state without a map or a GPS, and you have no idea where it is. That's kind of what it's like coming to work without clarity. That's what it's like working without a specific, understandable job description. So to recap, clarity is a game changer and is vitally important in ensuring your people meet your expectations and their full potential. Without it, your team members are driving in the dark without headlights. With clarity, they have a roadmap to success. Now, the choice is yours, and quite frankly, all of the responsibility falls on you. You're their leader. So what actions will you take today? Hey, as always, thank you for listening. If you want a little extra value, please be sure to check out our video version of the show on our YouTube channel, Current Leadership Coaching. Have a great day, and until tomorrow, run to your challenges.